Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinairo and we're playing Frostpunk Console Edition today. I usually don't play a lot of RTS stuff. The last one was Red Alert 3, which I really liked. So let's hope I like this one too. I got a code for the game from publisher developer 11-Bit Studio, and I've been told by a friend, by Diomir, that it's amazing. So I am eager to try. Never autosave? We'll see. I need to play. Alright. I already have some DLC unlocked, but what we want is a new home? Yeah. The main scenario. Let's play! The Arctic animals and plants well adapted to winter conditions will provide us with an important source of food, at least until the real cold comes. All over the world, people flock to temples to seek comfort and beg their gods for forgiveness. Doomsday cults sprang up in record numbers. Oh man. I hope the tutorial is good.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity.
This voice, I know it, don't I? So
we bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt.
no, I guess I don't.
We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step.
Nice score.
We knew the cost of our journey. And we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Alright. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of the generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Has the world frozen over? Wouldn't it be colder if you go north? Wouldn't you still want to go to the equator? Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. It's not teaching me how to play. How do I know what this is? Steel wreckage. Wood crates. Wood crates. That's... Am I making coal out of it, or... Coal pile? Coal pile, okay. Oh, it's out above. Build a coal mine here to start extraction. How do I build it? Use L2 to open the command hub. Access construction menu by selecting on a radio or pressing X. Use the construction menu accessible through the command hub to order the construction or dismantling of buildings and streets. Only people who are not currently at work can build structures. Streets. Nice. Resource management is crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator, wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more resource types may appear. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others employ workers. To assign people to work, select the workplace with X. Use the assignment panel. You can control the game speed with... okay. Game speed is shown on the left of the temperature. On top of the screen. The game will slow down to normal speed when something important happens, as well as each day up to 5. That's cool, that's cool. Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of the heat zone, buildings are placed on a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to a generator by a street in order to function. Right. How do I get food? The generator provides heat and power. Turn it on in the shortcuts menu. On the selection panel. Generator heats a circular zone around it, consuming at least 6 units of coal per hour. In research generator upgrades that raise the heat output, to expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. So how was your day, Echo? Generator hums with reassuring warmth. We shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Build a hunter's hut or a hot house. What is this? Game already setting in. Invalid placement location. What? Oh. Build it, bitches. You build those things, build the hell out of them. That's what I'm doing. They're gonna be built AF. The frost came before the punk. How are you, Arrogance? Facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything you ask for. Fix the problem your way, it's fine. Thank you. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated. Until you build one, you can save their lives by signing one of two laws. The radical treatment law allows you to treat the gravely ill in medical posts, but some of them will be left as amputees. The sustain life law allows you to keep the gravely ill alive but untreated in medical posts or care houses indefinitely. Oh. Temperature inside a building depends on the power setting of the generator. If the building is in a heat zone, that building's insulation conditions outside are 6 temperature levels. Okay. Keeping homes and workplaces as warm as possible helps prevent people from falling ill. Some workplaces might become inoperative if temperature falls too low. Child labor. Yes. The juicy plot? I don't have it yet.
A new law has passed.
They just give you UI and you start pressing buttons? No, there was a cutscene where they left London because it was too cold and are founding the last city on Earth. But it was light on plot. The planet is cold. Long live the planet. I mean, what? Did people stop working on this? Did I tell you to stop? Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with the roof, even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises. One was technically the last city, and they're building the new first city post-Frost, I guess. No, because they were surprised no one was here on the generator. But they moved north, so that's a little weird. How do I research? How do I build other shit? Coal pile. Oh. Hey. There's plenty of heat. I didn't have any more coffee. Yes, get to work, you bums. can't go to the building because I don't have the building. Build a workshop to access tech tree. Then how do I build the workshop? Fuck you, game. You're hiding shit from me. A hunter must hunt. Basic resources secured for now. We can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Okay. It's not adjacent to a street yet. Some buildings, such as the medical post or the workshop, require intense mental labor from people employed there. The such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all initially. The workforce distribution is shown in the top right corner when you press square. Okay. City wakes up at about 6. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8. Unless there's construction work to do. After they finish their shift at 1800, they're free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. And boost research speed by building several workshops. Okay. Research is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching technology in that tier. Researching each topic costs resources and takes time. Okay. House prepares meals for people and produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters and hot houses and is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. When there are no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. As one does, yes. There's a workshop, cookhouse, and hunter's hut. Right. Word of advice. The number of sick is rising and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather the necessary resources. Consider signing the emergency shift law. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand, the cost of everything else, or die. Enforce workers in a facility to work for the next 24 hours. I'd rather have child labor, right? Unlock the new building ability by setting a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown and many also a cost. You can find out more about a given ability in the buildings panel. Work, people. I don't have all day. Alright, the rations are going up. That's what matters. A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Loot crates depleted. Uh-oh. What about these trees here? No? But changes affect the whole city. Pay close attention to the weather forecast in the upper right hand corner. The city info panel, accessible through the command hub, provides more details. Plan accordingly lest your people freeze to death. Temperature in the city is changing from time to time. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. Thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. Further details are provided in the city info panel, accessible through the command hub. When it gets colder outside, temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. To see all the factors affecting temperature in a building, use D-pad to select the motor icon in its panel. Okay. Hunters leave the city to hunt in the Frostlands for food. They work from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food each from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase hunt yield. Okay. Okay. Got 5 people unemployed.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
How do I get our wood if all the wood is depleted? Just work, bitches.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Eating food will cause discontent. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling. What?
Hear me! New law in the city!
First death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Consider assigning the cemetery or corpse disposal law. Forgot to assign workers to that place. Where's the beacon? Oh. Let's do it, people. Work?
Move! Time to get to work!
Okay. This is too cold. Nice. Oh, damn Frostpunk. Yeah. How goes it, Shonen? Wait, how are so many people unemployed so sudden? Oh, this was depleted. Are you liking it? So far, I'm enjoying it a lot. I thought it would be a little more monk-ass for me. Alright guys, I'll give you a heater. Still early on it, looks like. I am.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Coal pile depleted. What do I do when I have no more resources on the map? Give it time to crush your soul. Woof. I can't wait. What was I going to do? How do I get the wood from these trees? It says if I build there, I'll get rid of the resources, but I just don't know how to get the resources anyway. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, Frostland. Oh. A sawmill. Okay. How's it going, more room 2? Is that how I say it? Lost expedition. Crash sites. Send scouts here to learn more about this place. Sure? How? Several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They're probably our machines, let's hope so. It will leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. There. I guess there's a scout party building? Right. Create a new Scouts team. Scouts number 1 sent to Lost Expedition. Okay. Oh. Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. Did we? Child injured at work. What? A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Well, fuck him then. The child won't work for 24 hours. Hope will rise slightly. Give this kid a day off. Scold this kid for being careless. I'll give him a day off. I am so generous. Says the guy who passed the child labor law. You little shit, why can't you focus? Exactly.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
There you go, you idiots. Not adjacent to a strait? Well, look like I care. It's a fighting arena.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
What? More sick beds needed. Captain, sorry, people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. Then treat them. They're asking you to address the problem. A new medical post. There's only 2 sick people. What do you want? They're working. Provide treatment for people remaining sick. I thought there's only 2. 2 sick is too many sick. But this is functioning properly, right? Fighting arena has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises, of course. Patience. Recovery time. Oh. It's full. Alright, I'll build a new one. Everyone's so demanding. First amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. Consider signing the care house or prosthetics law. Alright. Why not just use the children as fuel? We have plenty of coal. Mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Tell one, let her have a day off. We won't make an exception. Work or get out of my town.
The work shift starts.
Waiting. The rest of our people may camp here too, exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. A happy reunion. We enter the camp peering out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Good evening, comrades. Good evening, Throw. How goes it? Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults around us, packed and ready to go. Whew. New workers. Escort the survivors to the city. Or send the survivors to the city. Of course I'm escorting them. What is it now? Frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg. He won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Cut off his leg! There are children without work? How can this be? Alright. They really loves him having up the taskmaster dictator role. Work! Are you or are you not living in my town? Then work.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
So many new workers. Look at that. People from our convoy reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. We will? So... Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Sure, sure. Not sure this is a good game for someone who already has megalomaniacal tendencies. I don't know what you mean. Dude. Dude. Have you ever seen a town where the children are so happy working? Feed more with less. Our food supplies are running low. We could stretch them if we start using more efficient meal recipes suitable for these hard times. I don't want to.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Hey, there's not a lot of discontent so far. You beat Persona 5 Scramble, nice.
Work time. Get back to work.
How do I send another expedition? The Boy Scouts, where are they? They're waiting. Where are they waiting? Our city. I don't get it. What? Double rations for kids. In the wake of recent child worker accidents, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. No. Click on the pins with the question mark and send the scouts. How do I send them? Oh. There we go. You did it? Alright. Thanks. Not research yet. Oh, okay. It's still 92%. Generator heat zone extends further now. Coal consumption is higher when using this setting. Okay. Oh, it already did it automatically. Okay. Oh, I need more wood. How do I build a sawmill? There's no food, guys. You watched the Pokemon thingy today? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. All of it costs wood.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Start a Pokemon news brief showing updates to some Pokemon games. Pokemon Cafe is getting some love. Ooh, nice. The best Pokemon game ever made. Ooh. The man who's like you ordered amputated has committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like this, unable to work and without purpose. I don't want to be a burden, just another mouth to feed. We must do something about it. I love it.
Move! Time to get to work.
Right. This is working at full capacity, right?
Put down.
Pay close attention to hope and discontent of your people. If they become too angry with you or lose faith in their survival, your days their leader will be numbered. Ooh, nice. Many buildings, such as the cookhouse or medical post, must be at least chilly or warmer inside to function. Remember about a half hour ago when you said this game wasn't difficult? No, it wasn't as difficult as I thought when it started. Obviously, like all games of this kind, right? I'm sure when you have a when you cover the entire map, it's amazing chaos. And like max efficiency or death. I do have a problem with the wood though. I can explode the generator. If they try to upstage me, I'll kill them all. People in treatment can work until they're healed. As long as the efficiency of their workplaces, numerous sick absences can seriously affect your economy. To get ahead of this problem, provide adequate health care by opening enough facilities to treat all sick people quickly. Sorry. Beacon gives you access to the world outside the city. You can explore with scouts deployed to the beacon panel. Scouts are self-sufficient, can venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icons in the upper right corner of the HUD. All structures in the city must be connected to the generator with streets, otherwise they won't function. To build streets, open the command hub with L2 and press X twice. Oh. To reach an unexplored site, scouts will await your orders. To issue them, select the scouts and use the exploration panel. Scouts will often need your decision on how to deal with what they find. Note scouts carry the resources they recover with them, so in order to make use of those resources, you need to call them back to the city and wait for their return. People may become amputees as a result of serious frostbite, work accidents, or other mishaps after becoming gravely ill and being saved by radical treatment. The amputees can't work, but they still need to be housed and fed. Later in the game, you can research upgrades that will help you find solutions to this problem. People who become amputees will move to care houses, freeing up their homes for others to live in. Care house residents can't work, but only heat off as much as others. If the Sustain Life law is signed, the gravely ill will also move to care houses. Hope and discontent levels are crucial for the social stability of the city. There are many factors that can affect them. Most important are people's needs, buildings, abilities, and laws. Right. wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. New blueprint prostheses available in the factory.
New law! A new law has passed.
Hope rises. I have no wood though. The generator is shutting down. Oh, I have no coal either. Rip.
Brace yourselves.
Oh no, and it's a cold day. Everything is going down the drain.
Work time. Get back to work.
Oh shit. Explore. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There is notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. Signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Sites discovered. Steel bridge. Resources will be taken. Take them. And come back. Because I need the whatever he found. Hopefully some wood. Oh. The sawmill was all the way over there. Do less harm. Sir, a doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. You enjoying the game? I found it pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it as well. How are you, Caravan? As a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in army hospitals, I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. This engineer won't be able to work. Hope will rise slightly. Sure. All good, going to sleep. Have a good night. Have a good night. Don't die, people.
Finish your labors. The work day is up.
Urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. They demand that you take action. Oh, open a medical post, I guess. When are the scouts coming back? I really hope they bring wood with them, because otherwise we're just dead. Oh no. I did it? Okay, well. They brought wood! Hey Cyan, how goes it? Snowpunk. Something like it. Technology tree. Sawmill. Look at that hope rising. No more despair. Why is this not happening?
Work time.
Oh, they just weren't at work. Never mind. Sir, the doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He's reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Alright. Work it. Finally. I can introduce a new rule.
Is ending. Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I guess I got things a little bit under control. Wait, what happened?
Work time. Get moving.
A brass plaque on the bridge of tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city to disassemble it for resources. Send it to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. No thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. Glad I could help." Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. We can build a public house.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
A pub. Yeah.
Work day ends. It's time off.
Where are these people going? There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Found scientists' notes, they predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Station where we found the notes made by Winterhome scientists studying the endless winter. Oh, no. Go. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. You must face his loss. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Yep. They shouldn't have. Oh.
Work time. Get back to work.
Nice. House of Pleasure. Our hardworking people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. Prostitutes can be employed in the public house to further lower discontent. Can give people a bit of liquor now and then to soothe their aching bodies and souls. Oh, yeah. That seems good. Moonshine.
Law. A new law has passed.
Coal mining place. When is the bot getting here?
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's the city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent to anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. Last entry. God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope. Did David lose his city? No, that's a city we found. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we're alone. Holy shit, it fell so much. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in the frozen desert. We will start together as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. We have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. A new set of laws will become available. Order and discipline? Or faith and spiritual strength? Well, faith is how you reel in the fools, so let's do that. I'm the worst. Two houses of prayer.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Oh boy. You coming to save us? The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try and change your mind. You say that fate will save us? Nonsense. Are we going to pray for food when we start to starve? Shouts one of them. If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down. The Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. What can I have them do? Boom. Houses of prayer have been erected, giving people a place to pray together and find comfort in faith. No prizes. People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. But I've raised hope. No. Coal mine. Oh.
One day ends. It's time off.
Okay.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Outpost can be set up here, delivering an estimated 150 wood every day. Yes. Set it up, do it. I don't know. Send an outpost team to build an outpost. Okay. Snow Cliff, coal mine. Large convoy.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Sir, people are talking openly about overthrowing you, bereft of hope. They see no future for our city and they blame you for that. What should we do? Let's hold on for a couple more days. Oh, no one's working at the... No. Uh-oh. Hope will fall. I don't want that.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Right. Why is this an operator? Oh, they need to be in range. Well, dismantle. And dismantle this one too. automaton stopped working because it was unable to recharge itself from generator or steam hub. It has to do that twice daily. In order to make it operational again, you need to turn on the generator. Okay. Public house has been erected in accordance with the new law. People are anxious to let off steam in the new house of respite.
Workday ends. It's time off.
So if people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes, they quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Generators off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. Of course. Rebirth of Fate. There are people who start to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. Because they really need a proper place of worship. Glad to hear that. Oh no. This is going to shit so fast.
Work time. Get back to work.
There's a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. Wow. Why would I leave them to their fate? The workers who were riding on this convoy told us they were heading for the city of their home. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. They say we tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but ran out of fuel. Escort them back. Let's go. Yeah.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
This bot is doing nothing. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People out of fear will share Winterholm's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send a cleric to reassure people. I want to disband them. That works.
Work time. Get back to work.
Your time has come. What? Is that me? Did they exile me? Banishing him won't save us, but it's a relief. You are banished! A band of grim men escort you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank, as though they were watching snow fall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You're banished from the city itself. I did my best. That's great. Although I would rather have had the choice of putting my generator into overdrive and killing everyone. That was fun, though. Did I get a key with all the season pass? Purchase the season pass set off on even more expeditions into Frostpunk's frozen world. With this pass, you'll get access to all the game's content, including the Rifts on the Edge and the Last Autumn expansions. These 3 chapters widely expand the main story and offer an array of unique challenges for you to overcome. Interesting. Now is the speedrun. This was really fun. It was a good first effort. I lasted 2 hours. Let's say it was a good first effort, okay? I'm gonna say it, I don't care what you guys say. Unlocked on day 20. Did I not make it 20 days? Alright. So I need a break, but I'll be back with something else pretty soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed some Frostpunk. It was definitely a nice look at it. I thought it would be more punishing at the start, but it got really intense at the end. Even I was losing hope. As the people were losing hope, so was I. But hey, I blame the children who didn't work hard enough. I'll be back in a bit, guys. Hope lost, exactly. It was only the spare.